can still vote for Harris and not like black people. Welcome to My People's Truth, where every Friday my podcast dives into the untold stories, unfiltered struggles, and the different experiences that black people go through in today's society. I'm your host, Diana Johnson, and we're here to confront the uncomfortable head on. Today is Friday, November 8th, 2024. A couple days ago, November 5th, Donald Trump was running for president against Kamala Harris, and he won. Basically, Trump said that he had nothing to do with it, even though the people that he was working closely with said he did. Also, I'm going to compare it to Agenda 47, which is similar to Project 2025. But let's just get into what Project 2025 is: access to legal abortions. Just because they're legal doesn't mean that they're going to be safe. Mass deportations. Cops will have full immunity.
We're going to give our police their power back, and we're going to give them immunity from prosecution.
Limiting voting access. If your child was receiving free lunch at school, no more free lunch. The Department of Education is gone. If you wanted to go to college, guess what? The loans for college, FAFSA, gone. If you were receiving food stamps, you are no longer going to be receiving food stamps. If you're receiving Medicare, you are no longer going to be receiving Medicare. Rolling back trans people's rights, making gay marriage illegal. Okay, so now that I've stated all those facts, we're going to talk about his character first. He is not the greatest person alive. He has 34 charges against him. He is a convicted felon. He is a R-wordist. He is a misogynist. He is racist. I'm going to show you the demographic of people that voted for him. It just goes to show you, people would rather have that man that I described in the office than a woman in America, let alone be a black woman in America. Since he did get elected to be the president again, also not mentioning that he did get impeached, it's just been a whole bunch of stuff since he got elected. Black people that go to HBCUs or black people all across America getting racist, hateful messages saying that they're slaves and that they need to go back to the plantation to pick you know what. Also, there have been people that burned down an HBCU already. So much more stuff only you can imagine that happened. What I realize now is that only us, which is black women, black men, have each other. Yes, there was a short percentage of black women that still voted for him, short percentage of black men that voted for him, but I'm talking about the majority, the vast majority that did what they were supposed to do. It's the Latinos in general. I feel like Trump tricked y'all. There are things happening in that community that are not the greatest because they're getting deported. So you voted for him just so that he could revoke your citizenship and get out of America, basically. There's a thing on social media, TikTok to be specific, of white women saying to show that they didn't vote for Trump, they're going to make blue bracelet as a message to them. The last time I checked, blue stood for Blue Lives Matter. Just because you voted for Harris doesn't earn you any brownie points. It means that you have human decency and that you care about your rights. You can still vote for Harris and not like black people. To the black women that are now in collective movement saying that we are banding together only for our people, I stand with that 100%. And if it comes to anybody else outside of our race, we are stepping down. We are not fighting for anybody else that's not us. The whole 4B movement thing, I mean, I feel like that's what you want to do. That's cool. I feel like it may work. It may not. Who knows? Because a lot of people just like to say stuff and not do it. A lot of people wanted to or was going to vote for Kamala Harris and cancel out their husband's vote or their cousin's vote. And you can just see the map right here. They lied.
It wasn't me. I didn't vote for him, and I'm not racist.
Anybody could put on a blue bracelet. Anybody can do that. You can even get your family members, your cousins, your boyfriends, your husbands, your friends, your race as a whole to do what they had to do for the country, for America, for your rights, for your kids' rights, for your children's rights. So don't come over here talking about, oh, we need to stick together. Y'all said nothing. Y'all knew what was going to happen. Y'all knew who y'all peoples was and what they stood for. And y'all didn't say nothing. Y'all continue not to say anything because that's what y'all do. This is America. And I want to leave y'all with something. What are y'all going to do when his term is over? You can't just take back all the racist stuff that y'all did or said and pretend like y'all didn't say it. Pretend like it didn't happen. All I know is that I'm not going to be on the wrong side of history. I'm your host, Ayana Johnson, on My People's Truth. Hope you learned something this episode, and I will see you guys next Friday or a couple Fridays.